Hello student, in this video we will see next paragraph page number 164. Lysander says, away you Ethiop. Ethiop means black face. Demetrius says, no, he will. Seems to break loose, take one as you would follow. But yet come not, you are a tame man, go. Lysander says, hang up, though cat, though burr, while things let loose. Burr means hanging parts. Or I will shake thee from me like a serpent. Hermia says, why are you grown so rude? What change is this, sweet love? Lysander says, thy love out, tawny tartar out, loath medicine, hated potion, hence. Hermia says, do you not jest? Helena says, yes, sooth, and so do you. Lysander says, Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee. Demetrius says, I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond hold you. I will not just your word. Bond means commitment. Lysander says, what should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I will not harm her. So Hermia says, what can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me wherefore, oh me, what news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair, not as I was erewhile. Erewhile means before. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then you left me? In bracket, oh, the gods forbid. In earnest shall I say, Lysander says, Ay, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain nothing truer, 'tis not just that I do hate thee and love Helena. Hermia says, oh me, you juggler, you canker blossom. Canker blossom means a flower disease by worm in bud. You thief of love, what you have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him? Helena says, fine I faith, have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? Bashfulness means shyness. What will you tear? Impatient answers from my gentle tongue. Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you. Counterfeit means false person. Hermia says, puppet, why so? That way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height and with her personage, her tail personage. Her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem? Because I am so dwarfish and so low. How low am I, though painted maypole speak? How low am I? I am not yet so low. But that my nails can reach unto thin eyes. Helena says, I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in sluggishness. Sluggishness means bad temper. I am right made for my cowardice. Right made means just like a girl. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself. Lower means shorter. That I can match Hermia. Hermia says, lower hark. Again, Helena says, good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsel, never wronged you, save that in love unto Demetrius I told him of your stealth unto this wood. Stealth means moving secretly. He followed you for love, I followed him, but he hath chid me hence and threatened me to strike me, spurn me nigh, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quite go. To Athens will I bear my folly back and follow follow you no further let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am. Fond means foolish. Hermia says, why get you gone? Who isn't that hinders you? Helena says, a foolish hurt that I leave here behind. Hermia says, what with Lysander? Helena says, with Demetrius. Lysander says, be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena. Demetrius says, no, sir, she shall not, though you take her part. Helena says, oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was fiction. Fiction means quarrelsome woman. When she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce. Hermia says, little again nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Suffer her to flout means allow her to mock. Let me come to Hermia. Lysander says, get you gone, you dot, you minimus. Minimus means small in size, of hindering, not grass made. Not grass means a weed. You bed, you acorn. Demetrius says, you are too officious. Officious means interfering in her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena. Take not her part, for if those intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt obey it. Obey means to pay a heavy penalty for. Lysander says, now she hold me not, now follow, if thou dearest to try, whose rights of thin or mine is most in Helena. Demetrius says, follow nigh, I will go with thee, check by jowl, means closely. Exeunt, exeunt, exeunt Lysander and Demetrius. Hermia says, you, mistress, all this coil is long of you, means this trouble is because of you. Nay, go not back. Helena says, I will not trust you. I not longer stay in your cursed company. Your hand than mine are quicker for a fry. My legs are longer though to run away. Hermia says, I am amazed and know not what to say. In this paragraph, when Helena knows that Lysander hated her, Lysander wants nothing to do with her because he loves Helena. Hermia does not understand why her love no longer loves her and is even more Confused by his insult as to her small height, Hermia quarrels with Helena and charges Helena of having stolen her love. Helena thinks that they are making fun of her. Hermia then charges Helena of having used her superior height to trap Lysander. She regrets that she herself is short. Helena says that the only thing she had done was to have told Demetrius of Hermia's elopement with Lysander. The four of them continue to quarrel and insults. When Hermia is alone with Helena, she tries to seek answers from her friend. But Helena no longer trusts anyone and leaves her. Next paragraph. Hermia says, I am amazed and know not what to say. Oberon says, this is thy negligence, still thou mistakes, or else commit thy knaveries willfully. Knaveries means mischievous deed, fiery mischievous deeds. Puck says, believe me, king of shadow, of mistook. King of shadow means fairy king. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had worn, and so far blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed and Athenians' eyes, and so far am I glad it so did sort. Sort means occur. As this their jangling I esteem a sport. Oberon says, though seized, these lovers seek a place to fight. High therefore robins overcast the night. The starry welkin means sky, covers the anon with drooping fogs as black as Akron, and lead these tasty rifles so astray. Tasty means bad temper. As one come not within another way, like to Lysander sometimes frames thy tongue. Sometimes frame thy tongues means sometimes imitates his voice. Then stirs Demetrius up with bitter wrongs, and sometimes rail thou like Demetrius. Rail thou means use of violent language as as from each other. Look thou, lead them thou, thus till over this their broads death counterfeiting sleep. With leaden leg and batty wings doth creep. Batty means bat-like. Then crush these herbs into Lysander's eyes, whose liquor hath this virtuous property, to take from thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. When they next wake, all these derisions shall seem a dreams and fruitless vision, and back to Athens shall the lovers wend with leagues whose date till death shall never end, means together until death. While I in this affair do thee employ, I will to my queen and beg her Indian boy, and then I will her charm I release from monsters' views, and all things shall be peace. Puck says, my fairy lord, this must be done with haste. For night sweeps dragon, cut the clouds full fast. Night sweeps dragon means in innocent mythology, and yonder shines aurora's harbingers. Aurora's harbingers means morning star, at whose approach ghosts wandering here and there. Troop home to churchyard, damn spirits all, that in crossway and floods have burial. Crossway means criminals were buried at crossroad. Already to their army beds are gone. Army beds means graves. For fear lest they should look their shames upon. They willfully themselves exile from light and must for I consort with black brown night. Consort with means keep company with. Oberon says, but we are a spirit of another sort. I with the morning's love have oft made sport, and like a frosters and crows may tread, even till the eastern gate, all fiery red, opening on Neptune with fiery blaze beams, turns into yellow gold his salt green stream. But notwithstanding haste, make no delay, we may effect this business at ere day. Puck says, up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin lead them up and down. Here comes one. Enter Lysander. Lysander says, when art thou proud? Demetrius speaks thou now. Puck says, here, villain, drawn and ready, what art thou? Lysander says, I will be with these traits. Puck says, follow me then to planar grounds in bracket exit Lysander says following the wise. Enter Demetrius. Demetrius says, Lysander, speak again, though run away, though cowards art, though fled. Speaks in some bush where thou hide thy head. Puck says in bracket imitating Lysander's voice. Though coward art, though bragging to the star, telling the bushes that thou lookst for wars and will not come. Come, recreant, come, thou child. Recreant means coward. I will whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on thee. Demetrius says, yeah, art thou there? Puck says, follow my voice, we will try no manhood here. Exit. In this paragraph, Oberon and Puck witness the quarrel between the four. Oberon knows that they need to rectify their mistake. He tells Puck to create a fog so that the two men will get lost and walk around till they fall asleep in exhaustion. He will then put the potion on Lysander's eyes so that he falls back in love with Hermia. When they wake up, it will all seem like a crazy dream. Oberon then says he will ask Titania to give him the Indian boy and release her from the charms so that she no longer loves bottoms with the ass's head. Puck tells him it is almost down, so they will need to work fast. He begins to lead the men around by imitating their voices and confusing them. Now we will see next paragraph tomorrow.